Divine day, my beautiful collective soul family. Happy Friday and a happy Saturday to some of you, my friends, already on Saturday. Okay. It's a really beautiful day today. I don't know where y'all at, but where I'm at, it's 85 degrees today, and we're going to act like it, okay? So, because it's so beautiful today, and even if it wasn't beautiful today for you, try to make it beautiful, okay? Look at things from a different perspective. Today, I want you to take the SHIT part of the stick out of your hand, because we gripping on the clean part, okay? We gripping on the clean part. We listening to ourselves. We bringing awareness to ourselves. What's making us angry? What's making us sad? What's making us emotional and things like that, okay? So with the awareness, you want to make sure that it's not you, right? It's not just you, okay? It takes two to tangle, okay? It's not just one person, it's two people to tangle, okay? So you could have been the set to the off. You know what I mean? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. So shall we tap and see what's in the collective energy? I love this deck, okay? It's called the graffiti deck, and it is such the truth, okay? Especially with your intuition. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. Shuffle, you know what I mean? Something is trying to throw you off, or something is trying to throw somebody off here in this situation with this shuffle right here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like when others are trying to throw you off or trying to confuse you or things like that, you know what I mean? And it's not just that. Remember, I was telling you it's the good switch right here. And see, this throw off is to throw someone back on the right track. Okay, I like how you work. Okay, you better keep working like that. Yes, this reverse psychology in the right way, the way you're supposed to be used, because somebody was constantly attacking you in some type of way, manipulating you, or making you feel some type of way. In other words, you know what I'm saying? That's okay. That's okay, because I love how you switched it up on them. Instead of feeding into their energy, you said, you know what? Let's turn it around. Let me see how this way works and how this person respond once I respond this way. I love it. That's right. Okay. Because that'll give you a peaceful resolution. Okay. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. See, I love when you listen, and I love when you put in that work, because when you listen and you put in that work, you get peaceful resolutions. You get results that you want to see. You understand? With this peaceful resolution, how you just approach this situation, you just calmed it down. You understand? Not only did you calm it down, you kind of woke some things up. Okay? It's a solution to the conflict that needed to take place. And I want to say A plus to you, baby, because you did the damn thing. Okay? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. Because Spirit always come through. That's right. You got to switch some things up sometimes. You know what I mean? You got that radiant confidence that's shining there. See, somebody opened up the light inside of you, and that light was always there, babe. That light was always there. You just needed a little tweaking and a little redirecting. And because you took heed to that tweaking and redirecting, now things is going to glow for you, okay? And that's important. That's a great thing. Your inner light is attracting success. You know what I mean? This is why people, places, and things changing around you. And I love that, because they got to change. They gotta change. No more fakes of applause and sit. You know what I mean? Insecure people and forced expressions and stuff. What you did was just real some shit up. You made it real to someone. You understand? As you should. You know how they feel like, oh, whatever. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, those words. Whatever you said, whatever you've written, definitely penetrated something in them, okay? See, you brought their fakeness to the surface, and now that it's exposed, it's like, okay, now you know, all right, let's just fix it. Let's work it out. Let's do what we gotta do, okay? Fake apologies and fake applause. You know what I mean? You exposed all of that when you said what you said. When you did what you did, you exposed the fakeness in them, okay? That fake apology, the fake applause, all of that. You know what I mean? You just brought mutual respect back here, okay? This person is looking at you totally different, like, what? Where did this come from? Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Yeah, they needed to see that. They needed to see that change in you. Because I'm telling you, change and like I said, smiling, if you can sneeze and make somebody else sneeze, you definitely can change and influence somebody else to change, encourage somebody else to change because they see a better person in you. So it makes them want to be better too. Okay, so this is what you just did. Okay, this is why it's very important not to feed into the negative energy because it loves when you feed it. It's hungry. It's hungry to make other people feel miserable and drain your energy and things like that. Destiny swaps and all of that. No, we ain't doing none of that. You know what I mean? Backseat lover, not fully acknowledged, meaning this lover has not awakened, has not fully healed, but your inner light, that radiant confidence that you got, can bring this together, can actually help somebody heal, help somebody waking up and things like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to miss me with the bullshit. That's what it's called. Miss me with the bullshit. And that's the type of energy that you are feeding this person right now. Like curving them to say, I'm not giving you what you want, but I'm going to give you this. Now, it's up to them to take it how they want to take it. You can't force nobody to do anything. You can't force nobody to love you. You can't force nobody to be with you. But understand that this person is around you to be with you, and it's like I said, not fully acknowledged. You understand? So you guys got to bring enlightenment. You got to be honest in the situation right here. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for coming through like we always do. You got to fix what was broken. And sometimes fixing what was broken is just the lust that you have for a fantasy. You understand? Where you're breaking your happy home for lustful fantasies. That backseat lover, the on the sidelines. And afterthought, you know what I mean? Somebody that's afterthought, you know what I mean? You got to fix it up. The other man or the other woman, you know what I mean? The competition, in other words. You can't be having your good lover being competed with somebody you don't even want, with somebody you're using, okay? Because that's exactly what it is. And it's only using them for like conversations, using them for the things that you want, whatever. But if you're using them for conversation, you're leading this person on. This is why this person is in the back seat and just waiting for things to crumble for you. You understand? But you got the Most High Divine Creator, a mighty team on your side. You are a praying warrior. So you are the one who is going to wait for what's coming to them. You understand? It's just people, negative energy, like other women, other men who know somebody that's in a relationship or want your man just to challenge you and things like that. This is what this type of situation is. You understand? So get over it because it ain't nothing somebody trying to steal or, trying to take what's yours. In other words, this is why they are a backseat lover. But see, because you guys got your mutual respect and all the fake shit was exposed, you know what I'm saying? Now, other things need to be taken care of. So continue to pray. A family that pray together, stay together. And that's whether you guys are friends or not. It's okay to grab your friend hand and say, come on, girl, let's pray real quick. Reminders benefit the believers. You understand? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. I love this. I absolutely love this. Okay? Yes, I do. Cover up. Don't be trying to hide shit and stuff. This is why it's important to be honest, to expose what you need to so you guys can get up off of it. Get away from it. You understand? Don't hide or conceal your mistakes. There are no I told you so's when you are making mistakes because you are learning. So don't try to hide what you are learning. Each one teach one. Let your experience be able to teach somebody else. So if you're doing this and you know this experience is opening you up and waking you up and to say, hey, that's the wrong thing to do, then you got to say that to your friends when they're about to make the same kind of mistake too. You understand? It takes two to tango, like I said, whether you guys are tangling in the right way or whether you guys are tangling in the wrong way. There are no one-sided things when you have two people involved, okay? So get off of that one-sided bullshit, okay? It's not all about you. It's all about two, okay? I'm sending you all love, light, and prosperity. Have a beautiful day today. Mwah!